Yo, what is up, homies? It's been a hot minute, but we are back. We're in the starting hub for the Beacoland SMP server, and we're just about ready to head through that portal over there to get started. But first, look at this hub. I mean, my goodness, this is just absolutely stunning. So I think it's time we go and head through this portal, and let's get started on our survival journey. And here we are. This is the spawn point because, you know, the server just started. We don't have anything big built yet, but let's see. What's this all about? We get free starter gear. How about that? I don't know what this is all about. I'm not going to do that though. I don't like taking handouts and stuff like that. So I am just going to take the, the base stuff. We'll take a hoe. Why not? We could use a hoe. And there we go. We're already all kitted out. And I was looking at the map. We have an interactive map on the website. And the spot that I decided to try and get to, well, it's kind of far away. It's probably that-ish direction and about 9,000 blocks north and 7,000 blocks east. So, yeah, we've got a journey ahead of us. So let's get moving and, get some materials along the way. We'll get started on the way there by, grabbing trees and all that great stuff, or wood, I should say. And also, oh dear, this could be, oh, that's not troubling anymore. Let's see if we can make it to the water. Yay. Okay, anyways, woo. Thought I was a goner already. The spawn area is, I think it's 1,000 by 1,000 blocks to where you can't do anything. So, I couldn't even harvest some grass or whatever until I get more than 500 blocks this way. But we should be there in no time, and hopefully we are, because I need to get building a boat, because we're going to have to be crossing some big waters to get to my location, I believe. And we've come to the water, and I was going to try and avoid taking acacia, because I'm not a big acacia fan, but you know what? I think we're just going to have to. So let's do this and build ourselves a boat. And maybe a crafting square while we're at it. All right, boat acquired. Let's see if we can get sailing in our proper direction. Hopefully we can make it there. So I've stumbled upon somebody's base who's, well, they've gotten quite a bit done already. I mean, look at this horse statue. That is unbelievable. Wow. I kind of, you know what? Let's go over there and check it out. Let's see what it looks like inside. All right, now this is cool. This is my type of build. Look at that. I'm running along a jousting line right here. I wish I had a spear. Oh, I haven't used a spear yet. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, look at this. This is just so cool in here. I love this. Medieval builds are the best. I don't care what you say. They're just the best. But anyways, let's get back on the run up to our location. Well, I keep saying our location. I hope it's going to be our location. I hope nobody's been up there. I didn't see it claimed yet, so we're going to hope for the best and just keep on trucking. You know what I'm actually going to try? I'm going to hop in this portal right here and see if I can't get a little further, a little quicker from our nether portal system. Hopefully this brings me to the roof. I'm just going to hope and pray that I get to the roof with this. Otherwise, we're coming right back out if not. And yes, we are. Oh my, they built the same thing up here? Oh my goodness. These people are unbelievable, I tell you. So I have to go this way, and there's a line of torches right here. So I'm hoping that this leads to a portal at the end of these torches that I could hop back through to get back to the overworld. That would be beautiful. Oh, there's one right there, if nothing else, so that's pretty good. Interestingly enough, there is also a horse on the nether roof. That's curious. All right, well, there is a random villager on the roof. All right, so it looks like the torches keep going, but I'm going to pop through this portal right here just to see whereabouts we are in the overworld. Oh, wait a second. That might be the portal that they lead to, so why don't we just try that? Oh, there's the ice road. Okay, so let's see. There is one even further, but you know what? Let's just go through this one and see what happens. All right, so I am at somebody's abode, somebody's humble abode, and I need to go this way, I believe. Yes. So we're gonna have to go this way another quite a bit, actually. So let's see if we can make it. And I'm just gonna run over this bridge that's right here for now. Why not? Oh, it's a trading hall. Ooh, nice. Not gonna mess with any of their stuff though. I don't like messing with people's stuff. So we're going sailing, baby. All right, we found some land again, so we might have to do a little bit of running now. I was totally kidding. There's more ocean right here. What I am gonna do is swing by here and grab this sugar cane so that I have that. Ooh, we got a little village right here. I mean, it's Doesn't look like it's one that's going to be lucrative, but let's do a little bit of, what do you call it? Raiding? I guess raiding? I don't know. Okay, well, there is a saddle, so that's big. I'm also going to take this for my, terraforming needs. And a brewing stand, I think I'll take that. I'm also going to take all of this hay, just so that I have wheat. Because I'm either going to use it for bread or packed mud or something like that. So this house is built on top of lava. That seems a little bit like not a great idea. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to these people, but you know, they're going to do what they do. Wow, look at this cave. Holy moly. Imagine if I fell in there, I would never get out of there. Let's get away from that. Oh no, we've got snow up here. I hope there's no powdered snow. That would be tragic. I hate that stuff. Oh, good. The snow's already over, so we made it. Whew! Back on the water, and I think we're getting fairly close this time. For real. And now we just gotta go another pretty much 400 blocks this way, and we should see land, and that should be the area that I was scoping out. And hopefully it's a good-looking area, because, yeah. Oh, but first, I think we're gonna have to try and get into this ship. Alright, I don't have respiration, so we gotta make quick work of this. Let's see what we can do. Holy cow. Okay, I think we need to go instead. Alright, we've got some land in front of us, and I think we've made it to, you know, where I plan on building. So what I'm going to do real quick is just kind of, we're going to go sail up and down the coast just a little bit just to get everything rendered, and then we're going to take a peek at what this place really looks like. It appears that we have an outpost on this island, so let's try and get up there and see if there's any loot in there. Hopefully, geez, hopefully nobody's been in here. Jesus, they're already out here. Oh no, we're going right in. We're ignoring everybody. Let's get the sword out. We're just going right up to find the chest and loot it and get up on out of here. All right, we're up. There's nobody up here. Let's see. Anything good in here? Experience bottle. We got a horn. Let's go. We're going to take all of this stuff, all of this, all the carrots. We're just going to take everything. Ooh, tripwire hooks. All right, this was nice. This was a good find. Oh my goodness, he followed me in. Let's get rid of this fella. There we go. Take him out. Oh dear, another one. They are gone, and let's get back to our boat if I could remember. What are you? Oh dear. Okay, it was over here. There's one guy in the water, but not worried about him. We're just going to keep going around the island. All right, we're going to keep doing this circle, and then, yeah, we're going to see what it looks like all rendered in. All right, circle of the island has been completed. So let's just kind of run around a little, see what we got on this here island. It's pretty dense, it would appear, but it is spruce wood, and spruce and taiga biomes are, of course, my absolute favorite. So I think we may use this. It does appear to be fairly flat, which I'm not crazy about, but that gives us ample opportunity to do a lot of terraforming. Ow, geez, what am I doing? And you know what? I think I'm just going to claim this island. I think this island is going to be Wit Island, and this is where we're going to get started. So let me put a claim down, and maybe we'll get to getting started for real this time. Claimed. It's been claimed. This is our island now, and we're ready to go. And I have a spear, which I love. I've been using it so much. It's actually really fun. Oh, my hotbar was off. This all started with one single piece of bamboo, and now I have that much, which is kind of awesome. This all started with a few sugar canes, and I think we've got a good amount in here already. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, we're going. We went around and we looted, like, a sunken ship that we missed over there when we got attacked by the Nautilus guy, and then there was a buried treasure right over on that island and another ship over in that ice field, so we did do a little bit of exploring while trying to diagnose some PC/Minecraft issues, but here we are, and we're ready to actually get started, so let's do something. And I think the first thing we should probably do... Oh, by the way, I completely forgot. There was apparently an allay over at the outpost over there, and I never saw it until I got back over here. I think it followed me over here. So I placed the boat down and caught it so that it's in there, and, well, we also have another homie stuck in the boat. Don't know what we're gonna do with him. Maybe we'll start breeding some turtles for some reason. I've actually never had a turtle shell helmet, so that could be something we could do. But, of course, before we do anything with our turtle or allay, my very indecisive self has made a rather large decision. So we're back on the map, and we're looking at our nice little island we've got going here with our signs all around it claiming it, and, you know, the outpost right here. Well, I've decided that I do a little bit too much building in the taiga with the spruce trees and all of that. So, well, I went exploring up this way a little bit, and I discovered that there's a village right here that I looted and everything. And I think I'm going to use this area and maybe rebuild the village a little bit, but I think we're going to move everything up to this area instead, which is not an island, but it's close enough. And one reason I want to do that is, well, obviously because I do use the taiga a little bit too much, but I want to use moss a lot this season, and it'll blend in with the, like, you know, the normal colored grass a little bit better, rather than the taiga grass, which is just not the same as the moss. I think, I don't know, colorblind, whatever. But yeah, so that's my plan. So I'm going to move everything up there real quick, and I will BRB. So the moving process is almost done. We've got just about everything moved over there, and in our boat, we have the last piece. I still don't even know what I'm going to use this little fella for, but he's coming with us, and we're just going to, I don't know, we'll leave him in the boat for now because I don't have a lead or anything. But yeah, we've got this nice big village right here. We're probably going to do, ooh, you know, I could go for some village rebuilding. That sounds pretty fun to rebuild all this and, you know, make it a nice village. But we've got this big old area over here where we're going to be getting up to some stuff. We got a lot of room over here to do some building, and, you know, I'm excited. I'm so excited now. This spot is much more what I'm looking for this season. And for now, we're going to leave our lay in the boat, but we've commandeered this stable, and this is now our temporary house. We do already have a couple guys taking jobs with the stuff that I've looted over here. But yeah, this is home. This is our new home, and I'm very excited. So let's get started. And I think what we're going to do first is we got to get a mine going. And I like this little spot over there just below that house. It's kind of, here, let me get over there quick. It's kind of a nice little spot. Like, it's got a little bit of a landing right outside. I mean, we can always expand on that too and make an actual path leading over to the village or over to where our big builds will be. But I kind of like this spot. So I think we're going to go right into this wall and, you know, kind of just work our way down. So let's get going. And get going we did, even though it doesn't really look like much. It's kind of just an entrance, but we've done a lot. So let's run through this real quick before we get started on our build. First, we got to go all the way down here and check out the mine because this place is kind of unbelievable. And you will see why I had to make a hard 90 right here in just a few short seconds. So here is our, I don't know, base room for the mine. But anyways, let's go through these doors, and, well, yeah, we came into a gigantic cave. I mean, this place is, it took forever to light this thing up. I almost died like 100 times because I'm really bad at the game, but holy cow, this place is unbelievable. It's even got a geode that I haven't done anything with. And it goes even further through there. You know what? I'm not even going to go through there because I haven't lit. What exactly am I trying? What am I trying to say? I haven't placed torches on the other side. Okay, we'll go with that. But then, yeah, we got this big lava lake down here. And then right up there, you can see is a zombie spawner. So that might be turned into, like, I don't know, a small little XP farm or something. I don't really know. Haven't decided. But yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, I put windows by the stairs, too. This is gigantic. Gigantic and very... Oh, I honestly thought I was a goner. There's so many little holes like that have lava in the bottom. I also just noticed my gold helmet already broke, so that kind of stinks. But then through here is our actual strip mine that we started. And yeah, we've gotten quite a few diamonds, as you could tell by me being decked out in diamonds already. So that's kind of fun. And then, yeah, let's head back up. And obviously this was left free for mine carts so that I don't have to keep running up and down the stairs. And then back up here at the surface, actually it's dark, so let's go take cover, but we did do a couple other things. We made a little iron farm right here, and it's getting some numbers in there. That's pretty good to see. We're getting some iron. We have a little cow farm going over here, but there's kind of like a mob limit per chunk or something, so I'm kind of, you know, breeding again, and then taking out all the full-grown ones just so that I don't overload the server or anything. And then in here, we have taken hold with all of our chests, and, you know, we got a whole bunch of food stashed up in here, and, well, yeah, we've been taking out some cows. Oh boy, that's a little crazy. But yeah, that is kind of where we're at. Don't know how I managed that. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what we've gotten done so far. Our cow farm, our iron golem farm. Sorry, buddy, but you are going down. And then, yeah, we got started on our mine way down there. And now I think it's time we dive into our starter house, which is going to double as, you know, the entrance to the mine. We're going to build a building right here, and there's going to be, like, you know, there's going to be room for the mine cart to come up and, you know, station up here somewhere. But there's also going to be living quarters, maybe a second story with a bed up there or something, but some room for storage, you know, all that great stuff, just until we can get started on our big builds way over there. But yeah, so we are here for now, and I think that means it's time for the first time lapse of the new series. So let's go. Alright, I finally finished the starter base, among some other things, so why don't we go and take... I forgot I had this on. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, so we finished the starter base, so yeah, among some other things though, so why don't we start taking a peek, and I guess we'll just start right out here, because it's pretty beautiful. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, I think. I mean, it's little from the outside. Of course, there's some secrets inside, but yeah, this is our little starter house. So let's take a peek. And of course, to do that, let's go and start all of the way back down at the end of this path that I have begun, which is obviously going to lead over to, you know, all the other stuff that we built. But I also installed a mod called Fusion, which blends like grass and dirt together. So I think just straight up dirt like this is going to be my paths for this season, because I mean, that looks incredible. It's just a little dirt path. But yeah, so anyways, we'll start over here. We did we prettied up our iron farm just a little bit. We put it in kind of a ruined building, a ruined tower for that matter, and then made a little entrance right down here to get down and, you know, get any iron that we might need. Ooh, getting some numbers up again. And then, of course, inside is just your basic little pit where the iron golem spawns and then goes into the lava and dies. And then back on our path, we, of course, had to grow some big old oak trees. Am I the only one that actually really likes the big oak trees that you can get? Just the vanilla oak trees. I don't know. I really enjoy them. But yeah, so we got our path here. We found an azalea tree, so we mixed in some rooted dirt along the path, just here and there to mix it up just a little bit. And then, of course, our front door. But before we go in, we've got a very small fishing dock over here that I've been doing quite a bit of fishing on, trying to get a mending book. We all know that's not gonna happen, so I'm gonna have to make my way down to the shopping district at some point. That whole 9,000 block journey. Maybe I can find somebody's portal and get on the nether roof, because I haven't done that yet. But our starter house, it's kind of just a little, you know, stone brick structure in the side of a hill cliff thing. So yeah, inside we have doors and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, so right inside the door, you've just got a little sitting area, you know, a couple couches with a funky-ish table thing going on right here. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to keep that. Down there is, of course, my mine, which we did do up our zombie spawner. So now it's a pretty decent XP farm. Not great, but it gets me through. And then over here, we've got our little bed area with a nice orange bed. Because orange! Everything's got to be orange. But yeah, just a little bed area. We've got some greenery around, of course, because I do love some slight greenery. You know, that's... You all know that by now. And then over in this door is our small little enchanting room with some anvils, a grindstone, and of course, everything that we would need to enchant anything. And then in here, we're not going in here yet, but that is going to be my storage room down there, and that's the portal, clearly, but, you know, didn't move everything over from that building yet, and haven't really built the storage room for that matter, so we're gonna leave that just as a little secret for now. And then back over here, we have a little, you know, ladder in the corner that brings us up to the second story, which is essentially just like a little kitchen dining area, you know, got some seats around a little bar top with, you know, some ferni in the wall. I didn't mean to say ferni. But yeah, not too much done up here. We've got our little table and chairs that we can come sit in over here and, you know, take in the view of the bay that we have. Oh, that is a bay, actually. I didn't even think of that. Ooh, got some ideas for that. Then we can go out this door and we have a little porch down here with an outdoor furnace, but I kind of want it to be like an outdoor grill. I don't know. We're just going to imagine this is a grill, okay? So that's our grill. But then we've got some more pathways up here. This one is going to lead over to whatever we do with the village whenever, you know, we start rebuilding it. But then this one comes up to the very top of the tower, the building, the house, whatever we call it. And yeah, this is the chill zone. We've got a couple nice white and gray couches out here and some campfires in a little pit thing. And yeah, this is the chill zone. So it should be nice to come sit out here under the stars next to the fire and, you know, just take in the view. And yeah, I think that'll be kind of nice. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the starter house. You know, we needed to get something done just so that we had, like, you know, a place to live before we get gathering a whole bunch of materials and, you know, start on our big old builds way over there, which I haven't fully planned out yet. Oh, and you can see all of my slime heads along the wall. And inside the building is, I don't have any more room inside actually because it's all cow heads. Not like cow heads like water chestnuts, but like actual cow heads, like from breeding the cows. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the drop rates for that, but last thing, we're actually going to go all of the way down to the mine because I did do just a little bit more building down there in the zombie XP spawner farm thing that I got going. And now rather than scaling a wall, we might have to take somebody out real quick. One shot, nice, easy. I don't know how they keep getting out because they're all one hit, as you just saw. They keep like, where did you come from? Maybe they're not getting out. Maybe this sword is just kind of a beast, which I guess it's pretty decent. But yeah, I redid the whole thing. We got a little safe zone down here, which all of our stuff, you know, comes down, lands in these chests, and then got something to disenchant just to get the XP from. But then we climb up here, and then once we're up here, we place a little stair there just to keep us in the zone right here. But then, yeah, we can just go to town on the guys, and they drop their things down into the minecart, and it goes down into our chests down here in our little safe room. So that's my zombie XP farm thing. Do you like it? It's not pretty, but hey, it gets the job done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is our little starter hut, and you know, I'm pretty happy with it. It came out pretty cool. It's just a little, you know, stone building in the side of a wall, which is kind of cool, I guess. And yeah, that's it. That is the starter hut. But just before we end, I of course have to say I am terribly sorry for it being like quite a long time since my last upload. I built a new PC, so you know, I had to go through that and then troubleshoot some issues I had going on. Oh, actually then, of course, I am not using Premiere anymore. I'm using DaVinci Resolve, so I'm learning a whole new program for editing and all of that. And also a little side note, I found out I'm gonna be a dad, so that's kind of big news, I would say. But yeah, as of now, we are back and we're ready to grind. I'm actually so excited. We got our starter house done. I do have to move. One last thing. So we got the slimes. We got some cow heads on the outside because we didn't have any room inside. And yeah, we've got some cow heads. Yeah, so that I got cow heads. If anybody wants them, hit me up. I'm going to become a cow head dealer. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And, you know, thank you guys for watching, and I'm excited to be back grinding again, and we'll see you next time. So I love you so much, and bye.